And you better believe it, it's just pure, well, it's just pure unadulterated radness.
You said it. And what a show we've got in store for you today. We've got some of the best videos out there. Revolution and Homecoming.
Marc, we're putting you through the paces on the 50-50 grind.
We check out the haute couture of wetsuits.
We're gonna head down to Plymouth for the Swatch Biker Cross.
Well, we'll be off to Switzerland now then.
Well, if you say so.
Okay.
We're at the top of the Big Air for the British Champs 1999. And as you can see behind me, mass congestion. That's a long waiting line to go off one kicker. Kicker's looking good. I'm stoked. Let's go check it. The whole key is to snake and miss this whole mass confusion of waiting time, because this is just boring. Okay, now we've just told Adam Gendel, forget staying in the back here. I mean, look at this crowd of people. Look at the line you got right now. Poor old Bud Gallimore right here. I mean, he's got a long wait. He's got about an hour wait. So I've told Gendel, look, he's trying to move his way in here.
Out the socket ain't nothing toxic. Just double stitching to protect against kick flip.
It's only been like 3 minutes and he's already in the front. See, that's called good snaking.
And understand what you miss. Underground culture from a bird's eye position. Everyone.
Half the crowd hasn't gone yet. And how many times have you gone, Stanford?
Oh, about 5 or 6.
Yeah, and they were just saying your name again because it's your turn.
Well, obviously I get priority.
You seen us coming from the rear, but you never.
They're getting back so that I can get to the front and get another run. It's good to see respect for their elders.
Snakes be trying to hide from the visual. I got them in 10 and 2s, peripheral. Comes through at the minimal exquisite. I let go with 2 on my hand to grip 8 digits. Find them in.
Hands up, who has had a go yet? Everybody,
Hey, Gendel, put your hand up. You haven't gone yet, have you?
Try unless you like the localized anesthetics. From one mic check, bitch, far from what you was expecting. Relentless, far from defenseless with no.
Someone's hurt themselves, and there's no one down there that can take care of if anybody else gets hurt. So he's just announced to the crowd, there's no first aid. So if you want to go, you can go there to take care of you. And the thing is, when you're free riding, do you keep like a personal first aid guy with you? No. If you get hurt, you take care of yourself. Or you call somebody in to look after you. So I just say go. But be careful also, you should wear a helmet. How's the kicker today? People seem to be pretty happy with it.
Yeah, no, it's the best one we've had. The landing's steep, which is good. It's a good kick, good jump. Right. The landing's a bit icy, but it's a good jump. The worst thing is everyone's getting closer and closer to the kicker.
Yeah.
You need maximum run-up.
I see people speed checking and I don't get it.
If you speed check, you're going to hit the lip. You just got to hit it.
Each rider gives out their own personal aura, and each rider has got to rise above the pressure. There's a certain level that everyone can rise above, and what they've got to do, they've got to harness the energy block out the bad. It's a process. Harness energy block bad. Feeling it, working it.
I'm riding with Chris Moran, Backflip Jono, Ellie Neve up there, Chris Bennett, Ian Sampson. We got crew, British champs. It's over, guys.
part 3's up and hopefully you've been ollieing around like nobody's business, because today it merges itself with the frontside 50-50 grind. Ultimately it's one of the basics, but one of the most satisfying. There's nothing like a good old 50-50 grind. I first got the feel for 50-50s by ollieing to axle stall on a curb. Sometimes it would grind along on its own, but sure enough, after no time at all, I was grinding everything in sight. First find a nice low grindy curb, or wax one up with a candle. Run your trucks along thus to make sure it does actually grind, because sticking on a grind could be quite nasty.
Well, I tried on curbs for a bit, but I couldn't get them to grind, so I went to this 25 stair rail, did that first game.
So who do you model your 50-50s on?
You.
Me. Is that 5 or I owe you, yeah? For this trick, I feel I should be wearing much more appropriate attire. Well, these can come off for a start. For the 1999 Nala, the mesh back hat is a must. And for the year 2000, I feel the eye patch is coming back. Okay then, I'm gonna give you a right good grinding. Approach the curb front side, which is with your front facing it. I like to ride towards it parallel, but some like to carve into it. As you find yourself about a foot from the curb, ollie and aim your trucks to land on the curb edge in the grinding position. It helps to aim your body weight to where you want it to be, and hopefully the ollie's direction should follow. The front foot can also help control the ollie's direction. Really, 50-50 accuracy is something only you can gauge. Just try it out and see what happens. Once successfully on the curb, hopefully you'll be grinding along and shouting. During grinding, have your weight slightly more towards the back foot to cut down on resistance. Once you feel the grind coming to an end, kick down on the tail, lifting the front wheels up and aim the board to exit the grind. The momentum should carry you off. Land weight centred, skate off and thank Jimmy Cranky for the grind. What's the weirdest thing you've ever grinded?
My friend's leg.
Someone's hand.
Someone's hand?
Yeah.
Was that accidental or on purpose?
That was on purpose. Didn't like him.
Well, that's that grinded. Tune in next week because the ollie meets the 180. Wait a minute. Isn't that guy off Channel 5? It is!
It's one thing going down the mountain on one of these, but you should check out what these guys are doing.
Yeah, it's all revolutionary, man. Like, it revolves, get it? Like a circle, like a wheel.
Conmigo 21, todos los encarnados, malos encatados, unos más que los otros son
this week's Tried and Survived, I'm in not so sunny Norfolk, and I'm going to give hang gliding a go. It's like putting up a tent.
This sail has done quite a lot of work, but it's an ideal aircraft for doing your first time flight. Shall we go around and have a look for holes and rips and tears?
Yeah.
We've put the glider together, we've checked that out. I think the next thing to do is to get a couple of friends to hold on to ropes, and we'll tie ropes to the wing, and we'll go to the other side of the field and we'll take the glider over there, hook you in, and
Yeah,
we'll
you
see
said
if you
something
can fly.
about bouncing me along.
I think that's how you'll feel.
Bye, stand by.
Is that good?
Yeah, I get the feeling.
Good.
Just like I did gently pull over on that side when I felt it veering off that way, and we're pretty much lined up still.
Yeah. So you're just beginning to get a little bit of opportunity to adjust and do things. And you had the opportunity to let go altogether.
Yeah,
And
no hands.
It flies very well, doesn't it?
Yeah, feels good.
So
But it feels very steady.
Yes. More steady than you'd expect, really, isn't it?
Yeah, well, especially considering the kind of weird gusts that we're getting right now as well. Good stuff. Hey Tony, that was brilliant. Absolute blast.
That's a pleasure. Yeah.
How easy is it? Can anyone just give it a go?
Anybody can come along, just give us a bell and check us out.
So viewers, if you want to find out more, check the Rad homepage site, and that's on www.channel5.co.uk.
Welcome to the Swatch Bike-across here in Newton Park, Plymouth, and it's going to go off here tonight. Four bikes have to race against each other at the same time, and somehow someone has to win. But let's just hope there's some carnage. There's also a biker's village and a little fair with some dodgems and some crazy bull ride, which somehow I think I'm going to end up in. Mental.
This is a new form of mountain bike racing called bike-across. 4 riders on the same time, on the same course. No judges, no time, just the fastest rider to the bottom wins. And it's a concept that's been around for a long time. It actually comes from motocross. So it's nothing new, it's nothing creative, it's just new for mountain bikes.
What are you guys doing? Are you burying someone from yesterday's training?
Well, yeah, there's a few riders that were sort of fatalities yesterday, so we're basically going to put a cross on it and everything for them.
That's quite sad.
It's a pretty good course, there's lots of jumps, lots of obstacles to get over. It's about 25 seconds long, so it's pretty short. Good spectators bought this one.
Well, it's 4 up format, racing down a hill, got jumps, berms, it's full on. It's all good fun, it's all really challenging.
4 riders at once. First 2 will probably go through. I don't know anything about it. It's got a lot more potential to catch on than downhill because we haven't got any downhills here. A lot of people say it might be the future because of TV, it's good and people like to see people racing, so who knows.
This is the first time it's started in this country, the four-way. We've done eliminators before, and we fared quite well in them, but it's the first time we've really started doing this over here and on this sort of scale and this sort of course, so it's good.
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly. It's a bit different to what we used to. Like, you've just got to be aggressive and like really determined just to try and, you know, put everything into the first straight to get to the first corner. Otherwise, I think if you don't get there first, it's going to be so hard to pass.
Oh, that's so fast, man. So crazy, I love it. I actually just got covered in dirt, my brand new shoes, that's despicable. The women's final, everyone's scrambling because there's only one run because there's only 4 people in it. Here we are at the men's bike across final. We reckon Scott Bowman's going to win. The crowd's going mental. That's it here from sunny Plymouth. And check this out.
Next, some little old windsurfing from Robbie Nash and his friends in
Homecoming.
Homecoming.
inside me. My place is sad and empty. I'll spare you that. If we make it, I can't tell what is holding you to. I never meant to sit around in my basement. Oh, I'll get away some bigger day. But not much they can do. Now it's up to you. Now that it's all we are. Now we've gone too far. They can do. Now it's up to you. Now that it's all we are. Now we've gone too far. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Pick up your pen and paper, because here's your chance to win this Sector 9 longboard. All you have to do is design a graphic to go along the bottom of your favourite celebrity. It could be an Elvis board or something. Only the best one wins, so send your design to RAD Longboard Competition, PO Box 2075, London W1A 5SW. That's the RAD Longboard Competition, PO Box 2075, London W1A 5SW, and all entries must be in by July 10th.
Well, that's it from us this week.
But remember, if you want to find out more,
check out the RAD website on www.channel5.co.uk.
It's really good. You can find out if there's a skate park near you and other RAD information.
Till next time, peace.